Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Dragon Killer Gaming, and of course, I'm the Dragon, and welcome back to episode 3 of the Life and Suffering of Sir Brante. Where we left in episode 2 was just after the possible future new wife left. And now there's no issues with the grandfather turning your eldest brother against your father. So this part of the first chapter is called the Kaleidoscope. Father now checks on your studies often and nitpicks you for sitting or eating or speaking in an incorrect fashion. Bear with me a second. Once he becomes so annoyed, he says that he wishes Stefan had been the one to stay home instead of you. You never expected to hear those words from your father of all people. Grandfather's trip to the capital took longer than expected. It feels lighter around the house without its presence. You allow yourself a little change of scenery instead of your room. You now busy yourself with reading and calculations in the sitting room across from the open door to the yard. Gloria has joined you today. She has already helped you progress through several complex passages in the book. Right now she seems preoccupied with a strange tube. Bear with me a second. Okay, so strange tube. Aren't you hurt by the way grandfather treats you? You asked. She just shrugs. Grandfather always says they should get rid of me. I'm used to it now. He hurts you a lot worse because you're closer to him. You just have to stay out of his way. That's it. She shows you the strange tube she's been holding all day. Look, it's a kaleidoscope. I got it as a gift. Oh, yeah, do you want to see inside? Okay. Excited by the idea, you close the book and peer into the hole on one end of the tube. The eyes see a multitude of intricate patterns. Each turn of the tube reveals a new web of interwoven colours that mesmerise you. The kaleidoscope turns the fire burning in the fireplace into a Calvary made of flames. They write it cavalry. Okay. You are riding at the front of the fiery horseman, ready to face the enemy. Grandfather's face emerges from the intersecting lines, and you swing the kaleidoscope like a sword, cutting it in half. Now you look at the blue sky through the window. The patterns are unending, secretive and calm and peaceful, just like Father's smile before Grandfather's invasion. The deep blue gives way to a scattering of gold radiated gentle warmth like water's arms. This fleeting fleeting beauty too soon gives way to a hypnotic new pattern. Again and again, you see your family in those interconnecting figures as they come together and break apart. And in the middle of this golden glow, you see Gloria's green eyes gazing at you observantly. Your sister left you long ago. The books are abandoned and time slips away unchecked. You're still busy peering into the kaleidoscope. Aura emerges from the chaos before your eyes again and again, but you cannot preserve it no matter how hard you try. Wow, I can't even pick the good answers that I'd want to do. You are caught in a conflict. There is so much you've done with this kaleidoscope. Should I take it apart or ask Gloria how it works, or keep enjoying the patterns? The only one I'm allowed to... Oh, hang on. There's much I have to discuss with Gloria. You cannot help but wonder what things did she see in there. But first, your lessons. When Father walks in, he sees you hard at work over the book. He chuckles in approval and spots the kaleidoscope on the table next to you. He puts the toy to his eye, then freezes it for a moment. It takes him an effort to put it back down. He praises you for being diligent and leaves. A happy choice. Today's section of the book is finished. Take the toy upstairs to your sister's room and tell her what you saw in it. She smiles, knowing how you felt. I once saw a ballroom full of dancers. I watched it for an entire hour. My hands even got sore. Yeah, determination's up, but willpower is down. Spend a long time with your sister discussing the kaleidoscope figures, and you feel a strong connection to her. Always good. And the toys brought you closer together and made you interconnected, just like the lines of the figures in the colourful eye. When Grandfather's visits are no longer a cause for fear or panic in the house, it has become something you are used to, something nagging yet not unordinary, like a splinter or a stain on your trousers. The tension still remains, however. Sir Gregor's disdain for everyone in the house is so palpable it almost stings for real. Your lessons with the tutors are done for today. You are walking downstairs when you spot Gloria peeping into the sitting room through a slightly open door. You sneak up on your sister and tap her lightly on the shoulder. She is startled. Oh, it's you, look, Sir Gregor's eating something. Grandpa was sitting on a sofa, flipping through a book. One hand reached for a glass. What? Hang on. In one hand and reaching for a glass bowl with another now and then. Beside the bowl, you see candied fruit, a sweet confectionery forbidden to the common estate, like all sweet things. The grandfather's face shows no pleasure as he keeps consuming the highborn treats. The clock strikes 3. Grandfather rises from his seat, puts away the bowl on the shelf, and leaps for the yard. He always takes a walk to the city this time of day, or in the city rather. Gloria nudges you with her elbow and looks at the candy bowl, and you look at her. First emotion you feel is fear, but next comes curiosity, and it is stronger. Stefan used to boast that candied fruit tastes incredible, and now you have the perfect opportunity to try. You tried candied fruit in the past. The sugar starts to melt as soon as you put it on your tongue. So sweet. You have never eaten anything as good as this. Bear with me. Take the whole bowl off the shelf. Give it to your sister. She takes the fruit and brings it to her mouth, carefully like a rare treasure. There's a thumping sound. There's a thumping on the stairs. Footsteps accompanied by a knocking of a walking stick. You have no idea why, but Grandfather's back. You quickly hide behind the sofa and pull Gloria after you, which is frozen in place with the bowl in her hands. The door opens. Grandfather's menacing figure advances on Gloria. His hand seizes her arm. Oh no. You squalid, ungrateful, low-born child, how dare you bite the hand that feeds you? You and your trollop of a mother, who would be sleeping in a ditch if it weren't for my spineless son. The sweet and pleasant things in life are for the noble estate, not for the likes of you. Did you forget your lot? The hand swings and hits Gloria on the cheek. She falls right to the floor next to where you are hiding. Her fingers glisten with the warm, melted sugar that brought you here. Her grandfather advances again, walking stick ready, but then he sees you huddling behind the armchair. Please don't hurt him, Sir Brante. This is all my fault. He tried to stop me. You can already see the bruise on Gloria's cheek. This is only the beginning of her punishment. Gloria was caught red-handed. Unlike you, you can still avoid your punishment. Well, she's already, you know, bear with me a second, guys. To tell the truth, he likes you better, son. I'm gonna try, can I? Nope, I can't get that one. I can do this one. Okay, so the words are orange, you can pick. Jump up and try to shield Gloria. Then you start boasting right in his face. Yes, you did eat the sugar treat, and it was very much the opposite of sweet. Good thing Gloria did not have time to eat hers. Would have disappointed her too. Yeah, sugary treats are for the noble kids, but they're gross to us, just commoners. To continue your train of thought, why we simply got curious as Steph and started boasting about it. He told us these treats are so good, we could eat them forever. But no, your elder brother lied. They are simply unbearable. Then again, who else? What else would you expect from grandfather's darling Stephen? Grandfather's face is red with rage. He strokes you both with his walking stick. You dare mock me, I will not let you stand. No, you place, you foul, lowborn scum. He keeps hitting you until he grows tired, and then he leaves you where you are, muttering in an impotent rage. Soon enough, Mother comes to find the two of you on the floor, too afraid to move, shakes her head in disappointment. But badly hurt, covered in bruises, she still forces you to kneel and recite the precepts on the lots and how important it is to follow them. Gloria's face is still bruised and swollen, but she still gives you a weak smile. Bear with me a second. Yep. We got him so rolled up. Two commoners made the honourable noble feel helpless. Makes all the pain worth it. Isn't that right, brother? Your entire body hurts from the heavy blows, but deep inside you are ecstatic. You stood up to grandfather today. It is a victory you will remember for the rest of your life. Okay, here we go. Papa and Mother had focused on life and you since early morning. Instead of breakfast, you are told to say your prayers, wash your hands and faces, and get dressed in plain white shirts. Today is the day of your sacrament. Oh no, you're gonna get beaten with the lash. Mother, I want to go play in the yard. She says, no playing today, you and Kent are big boys now, it's time for you both to have your first sacrament. No one can live without a lot. I don't want a lot. Be quiet and listen. You are born comers, so you must accept the lowborn lot for the twins. When you grow up, you'll get a chance to earn a noble lot. But until then, you have to allow yourself to be beaten. Okay, Father and Mother take you to the carriage. Nathan is hungry, he starts whining. Grandfather is the last to get in the carriage. His eyes are on you and your brother, looking for every fault. Soon the carriage moving along the streets of Anizote. Slowly and solemnly, one more one more turn, and you see the colossal white building marked by two massive pillars. For the first time in your life, you are to enter the church of the twin gods. You enter the gate and walk under the splendid dome of the church. The church wall is divided into two halves. They are drastically different from one another. The floor on one side is rough and jagged and covered in dried brown spots. That's obviously blood. While the floor on the other side is made of smooth marble. The common kneel on the jagged floor, and the well-dressed nobles and their families sit on the pews. Father and grandfather sit you on one of the nobles' pews. Bear with me a second. Mother walks through the rough stone of the commoner's side and gets down on her knees. You see her wince pain, for the lowborn estate shall suffer in the house of faith. The church acolytes surround you and lead you to the altar, where you and other children will take your sacrament this day, which again, you get whipped or something. Before you stands a tall priest dressed in black with a sword in one hand and a hefty whip in the other. Oh man. Nathan's whining grows louder. He dislocks his place. He's scared. You remain quiet. But your stomach rolls in uneasy anticipation in your stomach. You know what I mean, guys. The first child to take the sacrament is a jaunty little boy from the family of nobles. The priest extends the sword before him and recites the words of his lot. From this day forth, he will fight and rule and pursue the arts. His mind now forever free from the throes of suffering, for now he belongs to the noble lot. The boy proudly touches the flat of the blade with his lips. What a society. One second. Nathan is next to receive his sacrament. He suddenly snaps out of his fearful trance and tries to break free. But the acolyte pulls him towards the altar and throws him on the jagged floor of the lowborn side. The sharp edges bite into Nathan's knees as he lands, spraying drops of red around him. Oh my God. I don't wanna. Why do they want to whip me? What did I do? Try to break free and run to Nathan's side. You feel utterly helpless, apologies guys. Your little brother has to face the world all by himself. Were you in the room? So, the priest starts reciting the words of Lot as he swings the lash over Nathan's shoulders. This day forth, Nathan, thou shalt endure and work and suffer. Thou shalt be ardent in thy labour and humble in obedience to thy rulers. And now cometh thy first suffering, which thou must accept with gratitude. What, be thankful to be beaten? What the... Okay. The lash cracks, it strikes his right shoulder, it strikes the left shoulder. The blows are so powerful that Nathan falls to the floor. The priest tells him to rise. He has received his lot. Nathan gets on his feet and drags himself towards Mother, his knees torn and blooded. His spirit broken. It is your turn. Your feet will not move. You can barely muster enough strength to walk to the altar. You get down on your knees, feel the sharp stones below. So sharp your clothing cannot protect you. Your skin begins to burn. The acolyte forces your head down and you feel the lash being drawn above you, ready to strike. Bear with me a second, guys. I'm not taking the lash, but I'll read it, of course. The priest's words are for you now. Enjoy shopping. The same that they've said to the brother, basically. I'm gonna catch it. I don't know actually. Let me check. Oh man, I wish I could get that. I'm catching it. The last strikes, but your hand flies up to intercept it before it can reach your shoulder. The leather whip leaves a deep cut on the palm of your hand. Blood starts dripping down your arm, soaking your humble shirt with red. Furious priest yanks the lash out of your hand. The acolytes grab you by the arms again. You will not be given a second chance to interrupt the sacrament. The lash cracks, it hits you on the right shoulder, you grit your teeth, but your back barely hurts at all. The real pain comes from the cut on your hand. The lash strikes again, this time on your left shoulder. Bear with me a second. A timid hand touches yours. It is Nathan. His tearful face, a mixture of confusion and awe. Mother takes your hand and leaves you outside of the church. Once you are outside, she scolds you for being insubordinate. Grandfather is the last to leave church. His face is covered in red, angry blotches. There is a quiet fury in his voice as he says something to Barbara, who remains quiet and miserable as you walk to the carriage. Okay, you define a powerful will that day. There is fear inside of you. Fear that the will might die. This will might one day destroy you. Let's see, you've taken your first sacrament and received becoming as the lot. If it finishes the chapter, I will end here to make things clean. It looks like I have, because the trophy has pumped, but I'll do this first. Childhood ends. The mark left by the sacrament takes a long time to heal. However, says it is a reminder of your lot, suffering and sufferance, pain and patience. Gloria shows you the marked lash on her shoulder. Shows you the mark on the lash on her shoulder. One day it will never disappear. You are a commoner now. This is the light you were born into, but Father keeps telling you to study hard and you may yet earn a different lot and become noble of the mantle. You recall the past with warm sadness, while Stephen still lived with you, or when he wrote to you for a time shortly after he left. Now he thinks it beneath him to write to commoners in his family. Well, write to the commoners in his family. Mother didn't lock herself in the bedroom back then. This changed shortly before Nathan was born. But most importantly, you missed the time before the terrifying figure of your grandfather was constantly looming over you. You learned the true power of the lot only after the head of You learned the true power of the lot only after the head of family's arrival. In grandfather's eyes, no commoner deserved to be treated with kindness. Is it just him, or is this the way of the entire world? This thought makes you queasy. You are older now, and what's more, you are the elder brother now. You have learned how to care about someone else, how to teach and protect. Soon you are a small boy no longer. As the days pass, play gradually gives way to laborious study. Know your choices will decide your place in the bizarre and ruthless world of adulthood. Your child years are over. Right, so this one is smaller, but it is the end of the chapter, so I'm going to end this video here, as it's fully the end of the chapter, and I'll be back soon, guys. So again, sorry it's shorter, but it makes sense to end here, and new videos soon, so keep an eye on the channel. This is Dragon Killer Gaming, and I've been the Dragon. See you soon.